you are. Let's see your booty. My name is So I Think, and today we're getting into the history of the car boot. Boots. The car boot, what's that? I hear you ask. Well, if you're not from the UK, fair enough. The car boot is as British as a cup of tea, a Sunday roast, and our very own Cheryl. I read somewhere, I saw it on TikTok, that the difference between an American and a Brit is that if you compliment an American's outfit, they'll tell you thank you. But if you compliment a Brit, they'll tell you where they got it from, the deal they got, and the haggle that they did. So we're a nation of bargain hunters. It's in our DNA, baby. Oh, hello. It's only me. We're at Peckham Car Boot seeing what the modern day booty has to offer. I'm on a very specific mission. I'm on the hunt for an 18th century Toby jug. For those who don't know, they are old earthenware, old maiden type shoe jugs with pictures of old men on them basically. And before you say daddy issues, I just like the design, alright? Because one person's trash is another person's treasure. So come down the rabbit hole and come get some booty. Long shot, you don't have a Toby mug, do you?
I don't, I'm afraid.
They're those jogs with like old men painted on them. I don't know if you've seen one.
Never seen one before.
No, never seen one.
This is my first time even hearing about that, a Toby jug.
Car boot sales are said to have come from a Catholic priest called Father Clark in the 70s, who saw something similar in Canada and brought it over to Kent. How beautiful is that? No one's ever verified that, but the story's stuck, and it's a bit of a fun urban legend. So can we see your booty? What have you got on for us today?
Well, I just got a load of some retro stuff.
We got some lovely jackets here. Jackets of the future, jackets of the past.
Well, we got a selection of bric-a-brac.
Do you think that couples that sell together stay together?
That's right, yeah.
I actually sold an ex-boyfriend's designer piece for like a really cheap amount of money, but that kind of just felt good.
A lot of people have been picking these up today, but I'm not really budging too much.
Dictionary or something. I know they're old school, but
No, a dictionary's a dictionary, isn't it?
that's right.
Loads of art as well. I've got loads of lovely art.
Car boot sales are not to be confused with jumble sales, which have been around since the 1880s. These are more church-led and together and neat. Car boot sales are different. It was people selling straight from their vehicle, which is perfect for an ever-growing car-obsessed nation. The first recorded car boot was in 1980, hosted by Barry Peverett at Nepicott Farm in Kent. It was said that his wife inspired him to do it because she saw it in America. It's said that there was inclement weather, which basically means it pissed down. Where's Toby? Long shot, you don't do like Toby jugs, do you? We're out looking for a Toby jug. I'm desperate for one.
You know what? No, I ain't got none.
No, I got excited then.
What, you haven't found one yet?
No, we haven't found one, no.
Last time I was here, I saw about 3.
I know, 15. Why do you reckon Brits love a bargain? Why do you think Brits love a car boot so much?
Because we're bargain hunters, I think.
Yeah.
We like thinking that we've got something that nobody else has.
Oh, because it's real and raw.
We're really seeing a shift towards pre-loved and secondhand. There's enough stuff in the world that people don't need to go and buy new all the time. And I think there's a real wave and a movement, particularly with young people, which is absolutely delicious.
Diversity, I think.
Because people don't have anything in mind, you just come and be surprised. I think there's the surprise factor.
I find that when I started going from, it's nostalgia. You go back and you think, oh, God, my mum had one of those.
Yeah.
There's a personable thing to British personalities and also to British style that I think car booting suits.
Getting out here, getting all the stuff all week, sorting the stuff out. And I was like, nah, this is long. But then as soon as we got here today, I was like to my missus, I feel the buzz.
Well, I've been in my house for days before this, so the social side of it is great.
You play the recorder.
I can play away in the manger. I can't remember it, that's all I know.
Very good.
Thank you, it's good,
Away
isn't
in the
it?
manger.
How much is it?
I was selling it for £6.
Do a 6.
Right, there you go.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. What are your haggling techniques?
Me? Actually don't have any. It depends on the person's vibe.
Yeah.
Good vibe, you get a good price.
Set my prices at an affordable level, but always know there's a bit of room for people to negotiate. So always start a £5 over what you want to sell it for.
Okay.
And then you knock off a £5.
Be bold.
Whatever they say, 20% lower.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was a good
and it
tactic.
normally works.
He actually
Normally
went
works.
50% lower, so it was actually
Depends on who they are and how much they're trying to take the mick.
Oh, so there are some jugs, and it is an old man, but it's not quite what we're looking for. We'll keep looking. Oh. Long shot, you ain't got a Toby jug, have you?
I have it in the storeroom, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah.
So we have
not
to
got
bring it next time.
Laughing Cavalier, but that's at home.
Barry Peverett ran many successful car boots around the Kent area, around Ashford and places like that. He used to call them the Rainbow events, which is not to be confused with Pride, my absolute love. By the 80s, car boots were everywhere. By the 2000s, they were a national institution, part declutter, part treasure hunt, and part fun time for all. So why, in 2026, are car boots bigger, better, cooler, and cloutier than ever? Perhaps our obsession with Y2K, or maybe it's even the cos he lives, or it's a combination of both. Charity shops used to hold the goods. However, when people learned that they could earn a pretty penny on apps like Vinted, IRL treasure hunting lost its way. But now, scavenging is truly back with a vengeance.
We're going to do a hard to reach item, which is in the tree. And basically, if someone gets it, they get it for free.
Okay. That is lovely. Excuse me, is that a real Banksy? Growing up, car boots were a place where your uncle would flog his old bird-watching gear and knickknacks from your grand's kitchen. Think Martin Parr, think Middle England, think TAT. And now look at it. It's a full-blown day out. You've got hipster couples flogging their stuff for loads of money. Felicities and Keiths, side by side, flogging their stuff. Beautiful. I've always said that. It's lovely. Just dip me in chocolate. Feed me to Les's.
No, I didn't bring it.
Bliss. So we didn't find a Toby jug. We flopped, but we did find a sexy cup, which I'm not mad at. We could pop it in the V&A if you want.